only got 30 minutes on here. Will you not skip the A and B's? Because I still charge my phone. Because I need to go to Sam's Club and get some more groceries. As I said, this is going to be a 30-minute stream. Wanted to be longer, but I can't be helped. Wearing my Kazama 5 jeans I made. Actually, this time it's so different. I'm gonna leave the couch. I'm gonna play off the couch. Story about
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist, Jin Kazama.
Jin Kazama, a child of destiny. After fighting Kazuya and Heihachi, awakened by an unknown voice, Jin looked around at a forest completely destroyed, and he knew he was the one who did it.
Got the flames on the legs.
Returning to Yakushima, Jin was plagued by nightmares.
Actually, I wonder if we could actually do the Jin Kazama hairstyle with the duck in the back.
How long I can
the stream,
says Jin.
It's my hair like Jin.
Jin sets out on a journey to end this
gloves,
evil
my workout
with
gloves.
destiny as his only
And I have
guide.
a kind of perfect cosplay.
Get ready for the next battle.
I suppose it's gonna get right now. Alright.
Round 1.
I'm still gonna get my controls back because I've not played Tekken 5 in a minute. I do have the disc for Tekken 5, but it's broke. Like, the minute I start a fight on Tekken 5, I'm still gonna try working to get the TikTok streaming thing in the game, but right now, I'm kind of in a hurry. I only got 30 minutes to stream. Since I'm doing laundry, and then I have to go back and get some more materials for meal prep stuff. But I haven't played Tekken 5 in a minute, so I'm gonna suck. Just saying. So bear with me. Okay.
Get ready for the next battle.
In fact, if anything else, I think I look like the new
Round 1.
Tekken 8 Paul with my hair.
Fight.
Not long enough to do the big, gravity fine comb over that he does with Tekken 8. I mean, that's why I'm not sending no stuff to my Twitter, my Facebook, or anything right now. Like, usually I stream, I could put the stuff on there with the... I mean, I can if you like. It's alright. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, where's... That's cool. Thank you, thank you. I don't need... I just want a link to a stream, that's all. A link. No. My stream. Copy link, fine, we'll do that. It's gonna only be a 30-minute stream anyways, because I got some stuff to do, like, for real. Let's see, does that work? And we get some on the Twitter. Come on, post. Come on. There. There he goes. Okay, fine. I put the ad. The ad's out there. The physical ad, not the video ad I do on Instagram. That I've added a whole bunch of TikToks for.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
I don't know if has anyone watched the new documentary by Louis or whatever his last name is? Where he challenges the red pill by just pretty much just asking questions that let's be honest, pretty true. I'll be honest. I think the solution to that kind of problem is, and just to be realistic and be upfront and honest, I think if just people went outside, logged off the internet, changed their habits, because their habits become their reality. What you do in the dark becomes what you do in the light. If you have shitty habits, you're going to meet shitty people that have the same habits. You're going to meet exactly what your energetic version of yourself is.
Get ready for the next.
So, if you go around here like day drinking all that, what's up, Sergeant Baker? If you go up there and day drink, you're going to find another person that day drinks. If you lead with money and tell people how much money you have, then you can't get mad that you're going to get a gold digger. So part of it is just shutting your mouth and get better habits. Like go to the gym, have a job, hang out with friends, log offline a little bit, and you should be fine. Because you're going to attract what you really are. What you really think about every day, that's going to come out. Oh, I forgot to put in my Discord. Shit. Okay. Oh, thank you. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot. I got a new Discord. That's right. 30-year-old brain. 30-year-old brain. There it is. It's on the Fire Lord Valentine Discord. Just because I like my Avatar and I like Final Fantasy. Oh. I can only be here for 30 minutes though, for real. I really probably should get some more meal prep stuff. I'm gonna take it to the next level. Is that good?
Get ready for the next
battle. Can't do too much. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Round one.
Okay. Okay, I did it for the stream. That's good enough. Okay, I did it for the clip. I did it for the clip. Oh, I gotta fight the wall. No, you don't.
Round two.
But no, I just think if you just develop better habits and go outside, log off a little bit, you'll see the world's different than what you think it is. And you do bring whatever energy you want. So if you want good energy, do good things. That's beneficial. That's it. There is no secret code. And for anyone who says there is, it's for them to sell you a program that's a scam, or a synthetic made vitamin. Just go work out, go outside, get a job, touch more grass, just be offline, more often. That's really it. There's no secret to anything. Depending on what you're doing. And depending on where you live, too, of how people are. Every situation is different, but you know that if you go outside.
Final round. Fight.
Like, if I got outside of my comfortable neighborhood I lived in, probably going to the inner city, in the city, things work differently. Different social hierarchy and rules will happen. And of course, I've been there because playing Comic-Con's in the city. It's in the metro part. Bartle Hall is literally where the tall Kansas City, where tall buildings and expensive lofts and Constantinos and Power Light District is. So I'm catching on. I'm catching on to the city life when it comes to interacting. You have to, because after playing Comic-Con shuts down for the day after you're done doing the panels and the shopping, which is at 7 o'clock usually. You go to Power Light, get yourself a good meal, or do something extra. So it's like you got two things. It's not you're not just restricted to comic books and anime. You got a lot of places to go. And the food joints are just, oh god, the food joints. Just the restaurants alone, any of them. When I'm on my, diets to get me, physically fit, I cannot go anywhere near Power District at all. Only because the cuisine is the best, but it is expensive area.
Fight.
But either way, still working on, how to interact in the metro a little bit. Still getting the hang of it. But that's from the years I've been going to Planet Comic Con, staying 3 days in the hotel there, and then going out there, getting breakfast at the hotel bar before the con starts. Because the hotel I usually get is connected to the bridge to take you to Planet Comic Con. But it's just like, it depends on where you live too, and how things go too, and where you're at. Because I live in like a really nice, quiet neighborhood, I would say, I would avoid either party girls or girls that come from the hood.
You continue.
Only because we're not going to see things the same way. We're not going to click the same way. I mean, I keep be friends with them and stuff like that, for sure, but it's like, when you do date, you need to look for someone who has the same energy you have. Look for energy. Don't even look for looks. Look for energy, man. Look for, if your energy aligns, then you know what? It works.
Fight.
It's like aligning your chakras when you meditate. If you don't align your chakras, man, then you're going to be out of balance all the time. That's alright, I expect this is long fighting.
Get ready for the next battle.
Plus, like I said, I haven't played Tekken 5 in
Round 1.
I did until the disc broke. Like, for some reason, there's like a scratch on the PlayStation 2 disc that I can't get buffered. So every time I reboot it up, I could pick a character, but when it gets to fighting, it stays the same select screen over and over. Instead of spend $30 or $40 on a physical copy, since this came on the PSN, I might as well get it. I am still disappointed the menu is still the same as the PSP. They didn't do nothing with the menu. They still kept the menu low-fi PSP graphics, but the fighting is definitely HD. They just ported it. It's like Tekken 6. They just ported it. I guess they only have copyright from the PSP versions. Maybe there's a special different copyright for like the PlayStation 2 version, so they can't really take the PS2 version.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
But yeah. I'm trying to make this as really. This is why I like 5. This is why 5 is one of the best Tekkens. Because I like the backdrops. I like these backdrops right here. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite stages. You got like Cyberpunk, Tokyo type of thing.
You final round.
So, like I said, I'm gonna suck anyways, only on the fact that I have not touched Tekken 5 in a minute. I haven't touched fighting games in a while because I just got tired of playing. Like, I played so much that I just got on a hiatus until this came out. So, and I said 30 minutes. 30 minutes of airtime, 30 minutes of all that. For anyone who comes later and watches the VOD, I'll put the VOD link on the Instagram. Hold up, I gotta pause the stream for a minute. Oh, no, I don't want to save a clip. Okay. No, pause. 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 Uh, resume it. Resume the battle. Okay. But no, the documentary's fire.
You win round 2. Fight.
Ah! I power myself up. I still will connect it to TikTok sometime. I just don't have all the time right now. I still got to finish laundry and I really got to get some few things for a meal prep.
Get ready for the next battle.
Because I'm on a caloric deficit, I have to get
Round 1.
which sucks.
Fight.
The only thing that's done me good is I quit drinking energy drinks for other than stuff. And if I do any energy drinks, it's a very healthy, 0 calories stuff. But usually, I don't touch any energy drinks. I make some special workout juice I take with me to work. Made with peptides and pre-workout. But most of my meals are below the 2,000 calories. The only time I raise my calories is if I'm doing like arm day and I want to get big arms. But other than that, it's all low calories. It's all low. It's all full deficit. It just is. You're gonna be spending a lot more money on food than anything else.
Get ready for the next battle.
In fact, I can't even remember the only collectible I can remember buying was the Pokemon for alligator card for $12. This is the Japanese one. But other than that, I haven't bought no collectibles. It's all been food.
You round 2.
Or food related stuff. I can't do nothing with that.
You final round.
I forget how hard Tekken 5 was. Well, like I said, I haven't touched a fighting game in a long time. I was gonna go to Nakakage and play Tekken Tag 2, but it's the arcade machine, and it's not even a tournament for Tekken Tag 2. And I haven't touched Tekken Tag 2 in like years. Because that was like PS3. And that was a PS3 game I had to skip because I was only allowed one of them. So I got Tekken 6, of course, this is when at 360. Not the PS3 at the time, but I was only allowed one of the games, so 6 was my choice. If I would have waited, I would have got Tekken Tag 2. But my cousin had Tekken Tag 2. And if you're like a classic Tekken fan with all the classic stuff, you'll love Tag 2. Tag 2 is good. But if there's not going to be like a fun, locals tournaments, I'm not going to be interested in competing. Well, this year for Planet Comic-Con, I'm not going to compete in anything. And because I'm going to get Friday, I'm going to get my autograph from Corey Taylor. Since Corey Taylor's going to be at Planet Comic-Con, I'm going to get my Slipknot Iowa album autograph. So I'll be in line all day. I don't even think I'll be able to get to go shopping, to be honest. I'll be in line all day. So I'm going to charge up my, handheld games, keep my phone charged, keep everything. Hell, I might even bring a book with me or something like that. Who knows? Because I'm going to be in line all day there. Friday's going to be used to get Cortez autograph. So I'm not going to compete in either Smash or Fighters or Sparking tournaments or Tekken tournaments this year at Planet Comic-Con. And that's okay. Yes.
You continue.
Oh.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
So it's like, I'm going to be in that line all day. That's Friday.
KO. You win round 2. Fight.
Which is surprising. I'm like, out of anybody. I wonder if it's like a podcast to promote a new album or he was just in the neighborhood. Because I feel like Planet Comic-Con now just calls any celebrity that's in the neighborhood. So if they're doing something and they're next to Comic-Con, Comic-Con probably goes like, hey, bud. Oh, this is the special edition one. So, that was only in this version. Oh boy. Hi, great-grandfather. But no, this form you only get in the Dark Resurrection, which is harder. Like you thought him just shooting fireballs in 5 base was bad. See that?
Round 2. Fight.
What? I'm able to throw him? How big he is? Jinpachi's a big dude. But then again, I'm Jin Kazama. If it was anybody else, they would have snapped their back picking that guy up. Jinpachi's huge. But dudes with the force of a semi-truck.
Round 1. Fight.
And I'm mostly just talking about his original self, not this super demonic form you fight in this version. That's harder than the Zazel.
Fight.
Shit. He's worse than this fireball spamming. I guess because
Get
people
ready
could
for
just
the
dodge
next
the
battle.
fireball and win pretty easily.
Round one. Fight.
Yes. Oh, damn. Okay, I got one, but I'm not done yet.
Round two.
This is hard. How does anyone play this on a PSP and beat this dude? This is worse than the Zazel.
New final round. Fight.
Dark Souls had a fighting game. He'd be a perfect guest character. No way. We're not supposed to be able to beat that boss like that. Oh my god. Okay, this is working too much. Don't ask me how. I'm not supposed to. That's supposed to be an unwinnable fight for anyone who has this version. Or had this version on the PSP. And then the beginning of Tekken 6, where Jin becomes a villain. But that's supposed to be almost... That version of Jinpachi is supposed to be an almost unwinnable fight. Unless you're that good. Unless you're him. Unless you Sonic Fox, racked up tournaments for, like, casuals or people just coming back to the series. That's supposed to be an unwinnable fight. Because that version of Jinpachi is far stronger than the original one. There is no way I was supposed to win that. No possible way. Oh my god.
Welcome to the King.
There's no way I was supposed to win that. At all. Alright, does this come with Jinpachi? Already, like, it'd be basic Jinpachi, but... Oh yeah, Hayachi. Okay.
Heihachi Mishima. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
You don't know who Jinpachi is, it's Hayachi from.
You win. Round two.
Game no reward.
Fight.
The dude's freaking huge.
You win.
Okay. Bruce.
Get ready for the next
Just
battle.
because it's the last time you see Bruce in any Tekken games, which is sad.
Round one. Fight. You win. Round two. Fight. You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Like I said, I'm trying to get my skills back. I'm not even trying to be good.
Round
I'm
one.
trying to get my skills back.
Fight.
Okay, he still had that stuff all this
You
time.
win. Round
See, that's the thing I don't understand. Is like they give Heihachi his complete moveset in Tekken 8, like he had before. While Anna Williams, they changed in Tekken 8. Why is that? If you have something going for you, why change it?
You win.
Why?
Get ready for the next battle.
New challenge.
Round 1. Fight. You win.
The Lee I know.
Round 2.
We don't talk about the motion picture Lee. We don't talk about the motion picture Lee where they made him a complete gooner, nepo baby. You know, I mean, I get that Lee was a bad guy in the first 2 games, but they made him a complete nepo baby and a gooner. The comments he was saying to Nina and Anna Williams in the motion picture was like, oh god, and you're beautiful, dangerous, man. And I was like, ugh. I get it. It works for the nepo baby stereotype because most nepo babies are self-reported narcissists who have a horrible gooning addiction, usually, or they turn to Jaden Smith and they want to be more deep than what they really are.
Get ready for the next battle.
There's only 2 kinds of nepo babies.
Round 1. Fight.
The one I could do whatever I want. I have a horrible gooning addiction, and I'm the center of the universe. Or I'm super spiritual, lyrical Jaden Smith type.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
Though to be fair, though, I will say to be fair, I don't think Jaden Smith can help. I think the household has so much chaos and problems. After knowing everything with Will Smith's relationship with Jada, there's so much that's happened. There's just there was just no way of not turning out like that.
Fight.
You know, I mean, it is a choice, but I'm just saying it's like, you know, it's one of those things that even if you come from money, you're not gonna always have a happy life. You come from both parents that have a lot of money and they can buy you the whole world, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to live the happiest life. Because you can have 2 parents that have a lot of money and they're famous people, but if they absolutely hate each other under the surface or dislike each other and just don't respect each other, it's going to affect the kids a whole lot. That's why I think, like, for Will Smith or anybody like that did what he did, go head over heels, never fall head over heels for somebody. Yeah. Take your time. Because all this time she was in love with Tupac. Tupac was the only person she felt like was worth anything different.
Get ready for the next battle.
Come on, baby.
Round 1. Fight.
See, like this stage, I miss the Tekken stages that were like this. You still mix the Asian Buddha and lighten it with something goofy. That's what I like about Tekken 5 and 1. And there are sometimes you get like a complete metro mall or dojo, over-decorated dojo. It was great. Nothing wrong with A, but I feel they were just trying to go in graphics, and A, it kind of took the soul out of this stuff like this. It kind of took the soul out of
Round 1.
Stages. Kind of remove the soul.
You win. Round 2. Fight. You win.
Yeah,
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
this is like the first official game you actually play as Devil Jin. And he was a meta character, I remember that. You just spam the laser to do whatever you want. His biggest thing, if you shot one or two lasers, he can constantly do a chain of the laser spraying. And there's nothing you could do about it, regardless of who you play. And people were excited because they wanted to play Devil Jin. Devil Jin is popular.
You win.
I mean, even popular than regular Jin.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. You win. Round two. Fight. You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. I guess you just go into...
Round one. Fight.
This is the original Stage of Fight, original Jinpachi. Maybe you got the original first.
You win round two. Fight.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
quit.
win.
I'm gonna quit.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament. Anna Williams.
Okay, I was getting a little
Get ready for the
sausage
next
fest, so
battle.
I should go
Come
different.
over here. Let me talk to you real close.
Still miss the Chinese dress.
Round one.
Still miss the Chinese dress that Anna Williams had. I mean, now you can get it back with the Tekken Shop stuff, and I did. I feel like it should have been a costume in the game for classic Anna Williams. It's like they wanted to erase. They wanted to erase classic Anna, but you still could get the purple outfit for Nina, or the skin tight Tekken 7, leather outfit for Nina Williams. See, this is much better basic. Don't get me wrong. I understand the bazooka because she carries a bazooka, but I feel like they put too much emphasis on the bazooka rather than
You win.
the martial arts.
Oh, yeah.
I will admit,
Get ready
Tekken
for the
8
next
has made it
battle.
almost Dragon Ball Z. It's pretty much become Dragon Ball Z
Round one.
when Tekken 8 came out.
Fight.
I think it did start in this game because how the Devil Jin's able to somewhat control the Gene being playable and stuff like that. It's kind of taken out. It's kind of devalued. It's like when Dragon Ball Z keeps going on, and regular Super Saiyan meant nothing. Like the Boo Saga when Goten and Trunks control Super Saiyan. It's kind of like that. I think the stakes are so high and the powers are so great in Tekken now. Something as monumentous as, Jin turned to the Devil Gene, that means
Get
nothing.
ready for the next battle.
So they had to make every character's not only brandish weapons,
Round
but
one.
powers and everything. It's like,
Fight.
I miss the martial arts aspect of it. Don't get me wrong, Street Fighter is the same way. If you play classic Street Fighter, and then you play the new Street Fighter, It's a suspension of disbelief, just to keep people on the edge of their seats. And then also you live in a generation of people that are very short attention span. So something's got to grab them real quick. So they put a new form. It's like when Dragon Ball Super came out, why they had to put the blue hair, the red hair, and the blue hair, and then Ultra Instinct, because you got to get butts in the seat.
Lovely face.
Get ready for the
You
next
had to get
battle.
butts in the seat. You got to get butts interested.
Round 1. Fight. You win. Round 2. Fight.
They kept that slap. That's why they had her use a bazooka. But I feel like it's erasing the old anime. It's erasing what was there before.
You win.
It's kind of like how Disney did with Star Wars, like
Get ready
where
for the
they,
next
you know,
battle.
erased what was before as if
Round
it
one.
never existed. It's stuff that doesn't make sense. You know, you could do a complete new thing that still reference old stuff. The same with like Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be very controversial for people who don't like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I will say they do a good job referencing the old material. Even if they have to change and alter the story a little bit, there's still references to what was there before. Yeah, it wasn't completely erased.
What an
Get ready for the next
Yeah,
battle.
it wasn't completely erased.
time to die.
Round 1. Fight.
But like I said, suspension of disbelief and stuff like that, you gotta catch people with higher attention spans. Every AAA game has done that now. I mean, look at Resident Evil Requiem. If anyone that's still watching have played Resident Evil Requiem or played it with your friends, like I'm doing, like we're doing the whole group thing of that, probably should make a whole group stream, but that's besides the point. You know. But that's besides the point.
You win.
My pleasure.
Get ready for
It's
the
still
next
same
battle.
thing. But anyways, that's why the industry's afraid. The new age gaming industry's afraid of Resident Evil Requiem because how good it's doing. Because it stayed a Resident Evil game. Now it was a mixture of action and horror. And you played Grace, you faced the horror aspect of it. You know, with all the zombies and you're defenseless. With Leon, you got your action pack for the action pack Resident Evil fans. And they still kept some of the Gooner bait stuff. Like the singing zombie.
You win.
Like the singing zombie is still there. That singing zombie looks kind of like Demetrius' daughters. And if you see what she looks like before, you know. So they kept all the stuff that every Resident Evil fan liked. And they unified the whole entire fan base. Just by what they put in there.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
But I'm just saying, I hate when continuity changed so much they just want to just scrap what was there before. Well, you can just elaborate and make things better by elaborating on what was there before.
I don't have time to play games with you.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see, did I pass my 30 minutes? Oh shit, I did. Well, never mind. I could probably get a good hour in. But I'll have to quit sometimes with the night meal prep stuff to do.
Fight.
But Resident Evil Requiem is done so well. It's united every single Resident Evil thing. The only people that pissed off are tools, the journalists.
You win.
And before
Get
anyone
ready for
calls
the
me a
next
grifter,
battle.
I'm not on that kind of mindset.
Round 1.
I don't think I will be honest and say that these journalists are not real gamers. They just want something to be put out that they would ideologically like. These are narcissists cosplaying as gamers. No matter what side of the political fence you swing, you can agree these just social media narcissists want the things to go the way they want. And when they do, people get mad that their stuff ain't selling. But I also don't think that tasteless Gooner bait stuff's gonna work either. I mean, if people play Code Purple, was it Code Violet or Code Purple? It's a terrible game. We can all agree that Code Violet's a terrible game, and that was supposed to be a Gooner bait, I got you moment, like.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
But the only people that didn't like Resident Evil were tourists. But I also don't like the other things either, because like I said, Code Violet was a terrible game. That was made by developers that are extreme pro-gamer.
You win.
What an utter disappointment.
Get ready for the next battle.
This is where you'll see Christy last. Before anyone that comes at me for Tekken 8, Christy Montella's not going to make it for Tekken 8. Sorry, it's like Bruce Irving. Their stories are over, according to Harada. But hopefully, maybe there's not going to be, you never know Tiger Jackson. Because all you need is just a costume of Tiger Jackson for Eddie. And you got Tiger Jackson. It's just an echo fighter of Eddie. But Christine Montero, or her last name is, and Bruce Irving, they're not coming back. They're not coming back.
You final round. Fight.
Hopefully I have enough. I might just go ahead and get me a foam buster sword from time to time. I'll replace that.
You win.
What an utter disappointment.
Yeah, we'll do excellent.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament. Paul Phoenix, get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
You guys are taking 3 out. The motorcycle have to be blue. New walk colors.
You win round 2. Fight.
But like I said, I think Cool Violet was terrible. And that was supposed to be an own on the other tourists.
Round 1.
It's like what they did with Code Violet was they took Stellar Blade and doubled down on the Goonie aspect. And that's it. That's where all the money and budget went to. Which is proof that trying to fit an ideal inside of the game, no matter what or whose it is, instead of just make a game. Instead of just do your job and make a game, it doesn't work. I mean, it'd be like me at work. Like, let's say I decide to stock the yogurts in a certain area because I think it looks cool that way. No, if it's not in the designated area that's supposed to be, then no, it will never work. And that's the problem. These tourists that, come on and make these hit pieces on any games. And I'm talking about both sides. They want things to work for their idealism rather than just, I don't know, make games, make stuff, make movies, make shows.
You win. Nothing left. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
But it is definitely a double negative on both sides. I will defend some stuff. I think Ghost of Yote is not what people think it is. I still yet to borrow from friends, but I still think Ghost of Yote is not what the far right thinks is woke. It just so happens you're playing as a woman, and they don't like that.
Get ready for the next
It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. As long as the story's good, as the story's fire, then I'm playing it.
Round 1.
If the game feels good and it's good, I'm playing it. Don't matter who it is. Dude, I played the whole Final Fantasy 13 trilogy. Yeah. And because I wouldn't count Noel in Final Fantasy 13 2 as a main character, because you're really mostly playing as Sarah. You switch to Noel. And then also I played classic Resident Evil games too, so. And Resident Evil 3 is my favorite Resident Evil. That is, you play as Jill Valentine. Okay? I don't care that a woman's an MC. As long as the game feels good to me, that's all that matters. Plus, like, we used to have this thing back in the day where, you know, if the story's good, if the gameplay feels right, it's fun, it's interactive, that's it. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. Again, social media ruined the game industry just like they ruined dating, just like they ruined everything. By putting out a bunch of false hit pieces. You know. And look at it's always, and here's the thing, it's always the same offenders too. It's always the same offenders. You know. Like Kotaku, for one. It's always the same offenders.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
I never see it any other way. I never seen
Round 2.
That's what I said. If we just logged offline, half these problems would stop. It's the same thing when people complain about Pokemon cards or any other card games that are going up in price, and that's horrible. They're going up in price. If we stop buying from scalpers, those prices will return to normal. If we start buying in actual legit stores or legitimately, and not online scalpers who's just trying to turn everything into a stock market thing, I bet you half these Pokemon cards, Dragon Ball cards, One Piece cards, and now even Yu-Gi-Oh, they would go back to regular value. Okay, I need to get ready to go. So, over the wall. Have a good one. God bless. Hold on. Let's go back to that. Okay. Pick a favorite character. Zama. Gotta change the body. I don't want. Okay. Okay, I had to pick it by the costume and got it. Oh no, this is customization. these weapons. That's that. Oh, let's go to Tekken Dojo.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament. Brian Fury.
No, I haven't play.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Let's return. I just want to see what they have. So, that's in the mode. Bonus games, Commander attack. Okay, wow, they got the time attack one too? Ooh, they got the tag battle, okay. We're doing the tag battles. Yes, we're doing the tag battles. Yes. I want to land them. Oh yeah, tag tag. Let's go.
Get ready for the
Okay, we're doing this before we quit. We're doing this before we quit.
My battles are for my father.
Final round. Fight.
See, I like this background right here. This looks like downtown Kansas City. I'm gonna be here at the end of this month.
You win. Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Got switch. You can't switch, so if you just lose, you just play your partner. That's all. I thought it was gonna be like a Tekken tag
Get
thing.
ready for the next battle.
Oh,
Final round.
I was hoping it would be like tag. That thing move? Oh, did that bridge move? Or am I tripping?
You win.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Get ready for the next battle.
No, I'm not trying to do it again.
Final round. Fight.
I just want to see what the modes are on. Because this is the best version.
You lose.
Time for my afternoon.
Get ready for the next battle. Final round. Fight.
Oh, it's like I said.
You win.
What an utter
Like I said, my favorite Resident Evil is actually 3. So also,
Get
it's
ready
proof
for the
that I
next
just do
battle.
not. That doesn't matter to me. And I did like 3.
Final round.
I will say 3 remake Resident Evil was short. Was shorter than the original. And they made Nemesis a Dragon Ball Z like character because he could regenerate like Majin Buu. So I guess he could in the original, but it wasn't as dramatic as it is now. It's like I said, suspension of disbelief, or what I call Dragon Ball Z mania. I mean, even Legend of Zelda does this because Tears of the Kingdom, Ganondorf undead. Ganondorf as a zombie, as a mummy. Just use the power of his evil energy lifts up Hyrule Castle, destroys the Master Sword, rips off Link's arm all at once. And as much times I played Legend of Zelda, there was no Ganondorf or Ganon that did any of that stuff. You know,
Get ready for the next battle.
this is the person who grew up on like Ocarina of Time,
Final round.
and then went back and played the one that had Ganon shoot fire bats in. But it's like at most those are his powers: shooting fire bats and using dark energy blast and somewhat being a swordsman. But never he lifted a castle. Being undead, lifting a whole castle. That's what I'm saying. That's why I call it Dragon Ball Z Mania. And Tekken got there too, because you play Tekken 8 and you play through the story. Everything's like super dramatic. It's almost a shonen anime at this point. You know, I kind of miss the stylized martial arts aspects of this stuff. That's a bit even Dragon Ball itself. Like I kind of miss OG Dragon Ball's martial arts and parts of Z in the beginning, because part of the early Z was all martial arts to some degree. Like the Tree of Might movie, you had Goku actually use martial arts moves to fight Turtles' Crusher Core. You actually see choreography, which I do miss. But to keep the hard to keep attention. Oh, your old brain! Come on, get up, wake up already. The short attention spans, finally. It finished, my brain's finished buffering. It was the short attention span. I need some new RAM in my head. But short attention span types. And that's exactly what they're trying to market to. That's why if you see a new Star Wars, new Harry Potter, or any main series, why the powers are seeming extremely dramatic and there's a world-ending event, it's to attract people with short attention spans, which I'm going to be honest, it's going to be hard as hell to do that, because most of the younger generation, like Gen Z's, on their phone and on TikTok, where they get like a 3-minute video, and then all the 3-minute videos process real quickly. The processors in Gen Z's brain works a lot faster than us and then our parents' generations. That's why we're not, like I said, we're not seeing no basic, true application. Like how I say I miss the old martial arts of these fighting games and shonen animes, where there was almost close to realistic martial arts as possible, with a little bit of flashiness and entertainment value. Then now it's just everyone has superpowers, super big guns, super weapons that could take out an entire building or space station or whatever the case is. It works for a little bit. Don't get me wrong, the spectacle works for a little bit, but for me, being old school, I kind of just want to see somebody just do some choreography. I kind of want to see some like that, march, like some like how that is, like some real life martial arts and stuff. But that's because I'm older, 32 years old. That appeals to me. Like right there, but this is the last game that had general martial arts. I mean, there's still some in Tekken 8. But I think Tekken 6 kind of cracked the ceiling on big superpowers. Just to get people with short attention spans to focus. If you go back, it's like this. If you go back to old Dragon Ball Z, it was all choreography mostly. You only got to save the superpowers if you absolutely needed. The Spirit Bomb was only there if Goku was like in serious trouble. There's nothing else that could be done.
Get ready for the next battle.
Thank you for coming on this thing. I really need to get to it. My meal prep. May the crystal be with y'all. God bless. Stay safe. That's it.